What if everything you loved, your home, your land, your freedom, was taken from you overnight? How far would you walk to survive when the world you knew is being erased? Can a nation built on freedom ever face the truth of those it forced to walk in chains? What does it mean to be exiled in your own homeland? Could you endure a journey where every step cost another life? At Cherokee Village, Georgia, late afternoon. The sun dipped low over the Cherokee homelands, painting the forests in gold and crimson. Children laughed as they chased one another across the riverbanks, and elders sat beneath the towering oaks, sharing stories of their ancestors. The rhythm of daily life had persisted for generations, a delicate harmony between the people and the land. But shadows loomed, whispers of treaties, government demands, and encroaching settlers carried a weight that unsettled even the most stoic elders. A government official, stern and unyielding, steps into the council house, parchment in hand. He speaks not with malice, but with the chilling calm of inevitability. The president has decided you will be relocated west of the Mississippi. The elders exchange glances, hearts heavy. How can they abandon sacred lands? A young warrior, Tayanita, clenches his fists. "We cannot! This is our blood, our home!" Across the village, families pack whatever belongings they can carry. Mothers soothe frightened children. Fathers tie up tools and weapons. Grandparents clutch heirlooms. The night air trembles with the hum of sorrow. Some villagers attempt to hide in the woods, hoping to escape, but scouts loyal to the government patrol nearby. One night, a young girl named Amma hears the distant crack of a rifle. Fear grips her family. No one is safe. Under the watchful eyes of soldiers, the Cherokee begin their forced march. Dust rises from hundreds of feet, trudging along the path. Horses and wagons struggle over uneven terrain. A sudden storm hits, turning the dirt path into slippery mud. Soldiers push on ruthlessly, leaving no one behind. The rain soaks the families. Some fall, unable to rise. Fires flicker weakly as the Cherokee attempt to cook meager rations. Children cry from hunger. Elders groan from exhaustion. Hunger gnaws at their stomachs. Disease creeps silently through the camp. A small group attempts to forage for berries, only to be confronted by a militia patrol. Threatened with violence, they must return empty-handed. The fear of scarcity and brutality grows. Tayanita stumbles upon a lifeless child, curled beside his mother's fallen blanket. The mother, weak from fever, lies unconscious nearby. Tears mix with the morning dew. Soldiers rush past without a glance, their orders absolute. The march cannot stop. Tayanita's fury simmers. How can the world allow such suffering? A swollen river blocks the path. Soldiers force families to cross using rickety rafts and shallow fords. Children scream as the current sweeps over them. A young boy is swept away, his mother plunging in after him. Tayanita lunges to save them both, defying the guards briefly before being pulled back. Loss is immediate and crushing. At a military encampment, some Cherokee are promised better treatment if they separate from their groups and volunteer for labor along the way. Desperation fractures families. Old friends betray one another for survival, stirring whispers of distrust. The line between loyalty and survival blurs. Winter arrives early. Frostbites, exposed skin. Families huddle under thin blankets. Fever and dysentery spread rapidly. Each step becomes a fight against the elements. A hidden child falls into the snow overnight, only to be found at dawn near death. Tayanita's resolve hardens. He will protect the vulnerable, even if it means defying the guards. Tayanita discovers a hidden grove with edible roots and fish. He shares the food with starving families. Spirits rise briefly. The soldiers notice the delay and approach. Everyone must scatter or face harsh punishment. The fleeting moment of relief is abruptly snatched away. Amma, now older and braver, sneaks water to the sick. She whispers prayers and songs of the ancestors. Her small acts of courage ripple through the group, keeping hope alive. The soldiers grow suspicious of her movements. Amma narrowly avoids capture, illustrating how even small defiance carries immense risk. Entire families vanish along the route, victims of disease and exhaustion. Tayanita keeps count in his mind, his hands trembling. Each life lost is etched into his soul. Rumors circulate that some groups are being relocated far faster, with less food and shelter. The uncertainty gnaws at everyone. Finally, the distant Mississippi comes into view. Some rejoice, others mourn silently for those who will never see it. Tayanita kneels, placing a hand on the wind-swept soil. He whispers the names of lost friends and relatives. He realizes that even survival carries guilt, the haunting memory of those left behind. The survivors reach the designated territories in present-day Oklahoma. The land is foreign, harsh, and unyielding. There is shelter, but it is insufficient. Crops must be planted in poor soil. The trauma lingers, invisible yet heavy. The U.S. government promises support that rarely arrives. Tayanita and Amma lead their people, cautiously hopeful but wary of further deception. Generations later, children play near the same forests where their ancestors once lived. Elders tell stories of the Trail of Tears, names, places, moments of heroism and loss. The journey is a scar etched deeply into the soul of the nation, a reminder of suffering, courage, and resilience. Tayanita's legacy endures, as does Amma's whispered songs of hope. Their stories ensure that the pain, the injustice, and the spirit of survival are never forgotten.